Yeah, I had my honeymoon in Vincent's,
Oh,
which was, you know, not exactly what we were planning, but I knew it was brilliant because it gave us the wedding. There was such a momentum with the wedding, and then we had a little bit of calm time just to kind of psychologically prepare for this huge surgery. I mean, it was 6 hours, and I remember on the day thinking, I mean, I didn't say it to anybody, and it was completely irrational and illogical, but I remember thinking, I'm going to die today. I'm in the theatre. I'm not going to survive this. Something's going to happen, and I'm not going to survive it. And I remember being pretty much inconsolable. The poor doctors and nurses, God love them, I must apologise because I was irrationally sort of upset. And, you know, ultimately I went through the surgery and I came through the other side of it. And I remember waking up at 10:30 at night in the recovery room and sort of first of all looking at my hands and then checking my feet and looking down and going, oh my God, I'm okay, I'm well, I'm alive, I'm actually alive. And I just remember feeling so euphoric because I just felt so lucky that I...
Felt like you were having a second chance nearly.
Yeah, and I also felt that, you know, I went in, you know, on the 28th of March, I went in with cancer, and that evening I didn't have cancer anymore. And I am absolutely convinced that they did an incredible job. And then obviously what was coming afterwards was the sort of, if you want to call it, the insurance policy of the chemo, and now I'm facing radiation.
Was the chemo something, were you taken aback by the ferocity of chemotherapy, or were you psychologically prepared for it?
I had absolutely no understanding of how horrendous chemotherapy is. It is the most frightening. I mean, I know it's a necessary evil because, you know, you go in quite well and strong, and you go through a chemo treatment, and it sort of like takes you down with it. It just takes you down, and you just have to surrender to it. You have to let go. You have to let it do its thing. It's, you know, I suppose I'm so proud of the fact that I'm here tonight because actually I was due to have my last chemo 3 weeks ago, and due to circumstances and the type of treatment I'm having, my oncologist decided that I didn't need to. So actually I would have been at home under a blanket tonight watching you. So it just proves the power of how strong bodies can be, their ability to recover, and how you can get through it. It is bloody difficult, but you can get through it.